Hi, this is a Black & Decker 8-slice toaster oven. I didn't even know they made 8-slice toaster ovens. Every toaster oven I've ever had before this has been a 6-slice. They even make smaller than that, but my feeling is why bother? Why wouldn't you want the biggest one you can get? And this one seems like the biggest one I've ever seen. I've been using it for a couple weeks now, and I really like it. There are a few things that I would change, but for the most part, this is totally an upgrade. I like how the handle rests like that, and then this part is level. Now, most toaster ovens will do that unless they are a roll top. I don't advise getting the roll top, especially if you like keeping pans or anything on top of your toaster oven, because you can't do it with the roll top. So I definitely prefer when the doors open forward, and most do, but I just throw that out there if you're shopping around and you've never had a toaster oven. That's something to think about. This toaster oven, and I know I have everything covered with foil because I like to keep things clean, comes with its very own tray, as most do. This tray is on the small side though. I'd like to point out that this is one of my regular cookie sheets. It's a 10 by 15, and it fits in there with room to spare. I love that. Love it. It also comes with a tray, or a rack, I guess, and all of them do. This one, I guess I'm a little annoyed at this one because on the center rack, it has like a little, there's a little notch in here that you have to lift it up and over. And I realize why it's there. That's a safety feature, so you don't just like pull it out. But I find it annoying, especially because you can put this up on other levels and it doesn't have that catch. So you can put it, sometimes recipes will call for you to put it on the lowest rack, so it has one down there, but most of the time you're going to leave it on the center, and there's just that notch there. Now there is a screw right there, and so I think if you wanted to, you could take it out, but that's entirely up to you. It has in the bottom, which I've got foil, but it's got this drip pan that you can take out, which is nice. It's easier for cleaning, and that's why I wrap it with foil, so I don't have to clean it. So I just remove the foil and put new foil on. But that's also why you see particles of food that have gotten down there, because I have been using this pretty extensively for the last week. This is an awesome toaster oven. I would even venture to say it could probably replace your regular oven, because just the size and just how functional it is. But the size, you can fit a full casserole dish in here, no problem. A 9 by 13, no problem. So you could cook casseroles in here if you wanted to. Let's go over the controls here. So it's just like a regular toaster oven. I find the numbers on the controls and the things a little bit tiny to read, but that's a minor issue because once you've figured out how to use it, you don't ever read it. So you've got your bake cycle here. It has a warming feature. So like, let's say you're making Thanksgiving dinner for people and they're bringing all sorts of side dishes that need to stay warm. You can put them in there and use it as a warming oven. That's really nice if you don't have, the room in your own oven. But it goes all the way up to 450. It has a broil, a broil setting, which is pretty much like a grill. And then it has toast, so you can stick your 8 slices of toast in there. I don't know necessarily that 8 slices of toast are going to fit on the pan they provided, but I guess you can put them right on I think it's probably designed to put it right on the rack, but I don't know why they didn't include a larger pan with it, because they really could have. Anyway, So you've got all those settings, and then down here is your timer. So you can set it to 10. Do you hear that? You can kind of hear the ticking. That's the sound it makes. Or you can move it. Oops. Let me show you the ding. Or you can move it this way, and this will just stay on permanently, won't turn off. And you don't hear the ticking. So that's kind of interesting. And then down here, this dial is your toast function, so you can either set it to light toast, medium toast, or dark toast. But I really, really, really like this. I wish the whole thing had been stainless steel, but I'm not put off that part of the finish is black. I'm sure that's a cost savings. I don't know, it's just really great. And I also, oh, something else to note. I'm gonna scoot out here. This door, it's a little hot in there, even just that little bit, it heats up fast. But anyway, what I'm saying is this door is one flat piece of glass, and that is something that you should definitely look for in a toaster oven because it's easier to clean. Some toaster ovens have a curved glass, and those are far, far harder to keep clean than something that's just nice and flat and simple like this. This is beautiful and easy to keep clean. But so far so good. I'm a big fan. It seems to cook, you know how sometimes you have like ovens and things that tend to cook hotter than what they say, or cooler than what they say, or this one seems to be spot on. So when we cook a frozen pizza in this, for instance, if it says cook at 450 for 9 to 11 minutes, that's exactly what it is. Although we would put it on the shorter end of the spectrum, so 450 for 9 minutes, and it's perfect. So no issues there. I am in love with this one. I think this one is a good deal. And the price isn't too bad. We've had other toaster ovens that were much smaller than this and less fully featured that cost that much. So I'm a believer.